Hi everybody, welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm your host, Lady D, and I hope you've all had a wonderful week ahead. So this week we do have some big transits. We have today Mercury moving into Mercury moving into Virgo. So with Mercury in Virgo, this is I feel like people who have Mercury and Virgo, they want things to be perfectionist, very good at picking up certain mistakes, like spelling mistakes and punctuation. When you ask them about certain things, they're very good about knowledge as well. They I feel like it's also going to be about trust too. And it could be that you're overthinking things. So where we're going, it could be like about overthinking things as well and wanting things are done a particular way. And overthinking things. And we're also gearing up for a Mercury retrograde, which is going to be happening around the 5th or 6th of August for 3 weeks. So we're gearing up for that as well. It's going to be interesting since Mercury is in Virgo and a sign that's very detailed. We've also got sextile to Venus to Jupiter, so which is quite positive. It's luck with relationships and also money. We've also got Mercury and Venus both trying Chiron, so that's luck with any sort of painful issues that are coming up and a sense of healing with that's coming up. But we do have some squares here. So we have squares to Mercury. We've got Mercury to Mars and Mercury to Uranus, bringing about some unexpected communication, but not be as positive. We also have Venus squaring with that. Plus, we also have the square with Mercury and to Mars, and with that, that's bringing up could be bringing up some frustration and even some anger too, and people sort of telling you things you don't want to hear, or vice versa, or people being over opinionated as well would also be coming up with that. So we do have that coming up. We've also got some squares we've got a square with, as I said, Venus with Uranus is unexpected with money and relationships too. There also could be some mental health things coming up this week with the square with Jupiter and Saturn. But we do have a try. We have some try with Mars to Pluto, and I feel like that's really helping people to face their fears and being quite able to sort of bounce back and feeling like sort of fearless. We've also got, and through the week, we do have some positive transits when it comes to the moon and the sun as well. So I got this week is that it's going to need to be flexible this week. It could be a bit of a week of emotions coming through as well. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of spectacular ending too. So I feel like that's also is coming up too. And I also feel like everyone's trying to keep moving forward. I do feel like there's a sense of nervousness that's also coming up too as too. I also feel like that there's a rush to get things done. And I also feel like that people are feeling like they have to get things done before things expire, or that they really rush to get things done. So I feel like it's coming up this week as well. But I also feel like this week's about showing a lot of courage too. So let's go to the caller. So we've got Amy, who's in Hartford, in America there. So hi, Amy, Connecticut. Hi, Amy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
Well, I just put my name out there for a reading, and
Mhm.
yeah, you guys just called. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
So
Do you want me to ask you questions or?
yes, please. Yeah. What do you want to know?
Um, well, I want to know how the whole Airbnb thing is going to work out for me in my house. And the other thing I want to know: are people listening to me? Are people listening to us? I want to know
I
how
feel
the
like
relationship is going to be between me and Randy. And
okay.
then I do have a
Let's just
I
let's just
do have
start with the
another
first thing
question about my
first.
granddaughter too.
Okay, all right. Let's just start with
What's
the first
that?
thing first. With the
Yeah.
Airbnb, I feel like that it's gonna be messy. So if are you hiring out the Airbnb? Because I just feel like people like it's messy. People, it's like I see a messy house. So I feel like people might be leaving their house in a mess if you're renting this space out. People are
Yes.
not listening to you, and they're not listening to the rules that are set in place as well. And it's like they've been taken for granted. It's like it's not their property, it's not their problem. Um, and it's I feel like it's quite frustrating too. And it's also hard to find a balance with this as well. And I feel like because I feel like you're trying to make money with this, or you're trying to make like it's like easy money or quick money, but I feel like it's going to be hard work. I'm going to say by May next year, you might not want to do it anymore. It might not be worth your time to just doing the short stays. You might looking at renting it out at a lease, longer stays, because I feel like then people will look after the place a bit better. But I just feel like you're going to be patching up like marks on the wall, or there's like different things happening with that. What was your next question?
Okay. Um, well, how is my health?
Okay, health. Um,
Are we allowed to ask that?
well, I always say not a doctor. It's what I always say, but I can tune in and see what I get for you. I
Okay.
always say I'm not a doctor, so let me have a look here.
Sure.
I mean, I am getting throat, but I feel like that might be in terms of having to speak up and to people. What else am I getting? I'm hearing chest, like tight chest. Do you get like breathing issues or like anxiety or something? Is it like chest?
Yes.
Is any Yeah, okay, because I get like chest. It's like there's something needs to be opened up. So I just feel like maybe lungs need to like you need to somehow I don't know, it's like everything tight. So I feel like you've either um I would say not a doctor. Like I know, like I have gone to a car before where they're able to sort of made it easier to breathe, and it's harder to breathe, and they've been able to do things like that. So I don't know if it's like that you got to go to, but I feel like something needs like stretching or like or opening up more. That's what I feel like with that. Um, I feel like you
What do you
overthink things or
mean?
you over. Well, I don't know. It's
Pull
just like
something
how
up? What
tight.
do you mean?
Or I'm not a doctor, so I don't know all the like different medical things that you can do. I can only tell you what I hear, what I see, what I feel. So it's just like us getting like things need to be like opening up. So I don't know whether or not it means you need like more capacity, like to breathe. Like I just feel like it's like things are like stress. Like I just need to breathe more. So
Okay.
um also I feel like you like there's a lot of overthinking things as well in your head. There's a lot of overthinking things too
Yeah.
as well. Anything else? I mean, I do see you doing a lot more walking. I see you like out in the sun doing like speed, like a lot of fast walking as well too.
Okay.
What was your next question that you had?
Oh, it was about me and Randy. If he's going to go out of Canada and we're going to have a relationship.
Whether or not he's going to come back from Canada? You mean like?
Yes.
I feel like this man
Yes.
wants to stay in Canada. I feel like his heart, like I feel like he likes Canada. He likes where he lives, where he likes Canada. Um, like I feel like he wants you to come there, but you can't go there. And I feel like
No.
it's really hard as well. Like I feel like he's coming back to see you. So I do feel like there's communication and he's coming back to see you. But
Right.
I feel like he can at times he can tell you what you want to hear, and I don't feel like he wants to lose you, but at the same time I just see him really liking where he is or liking Canada. And I just feel like you're not in a position to be able to just pack up and move. You want to stay where you are. So
Right.
I feel like this relationship can't keep going long distance. I feel like someone needs to make a sacrifice and someone needs to move. I do feel like it would have to be him
Yeah.
to move to you, but he can be quite
Right.
stubborn. Um,
Yeah.
it's like he's dangling that carrot in front of you.
Okay.
I feel
Well,
like
I
motives will
guess
be
is
quite clear in
I
December.
guess the other question is he's going. He says he's going to leave his wife. Do all men say that?
Sometimes, um, sometimes, um, uh, I just feel like by December it's very clear where this relationship is heading and what's going on, and you're gonna know by December. is what I feel like. I see him trying to dangle a carrot in front of you, so I feel like he's really trying to, yeah, like dangle a carrot. Um, I just feel like it's a bit chaotic. It's a bit much. And
Right.
it's like, I don't know if he's saying this to his wife or to you, but it's like they don't understand him. People don't understand him as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have another question? Is there any more questions that you've got?
Oh yes, yes. There was my granddaughter. Like she's 6 months old. She was born in January. Lamb, no. Sorry. I just wondered how that was all going to work out. Like with my son. My son is, not with the mother of this child, and it's been really crazy. Like she's called the police on us. Her and Bobby have to go back to court. I mean, the
Okay.
mother is absolutely nuts.
Okay.
Now she won't talk to
I feel
me.
like, okay, very quickly, I just feel like everything's going to come back on you. So I feel like you're going to be having to pick up the pieces with this relationship or with this child. I do feel the child is quite healthy and fine, but I feel like I do see, I also see like there could be like law enforcement in place, like getting more involved, but I just see it's like everything's being put onto you. So, um, I feel like you're the one that's going to have to pick up the pieces with this relationship, and I feel like you're going to have a lot to do with this grandchild as well. But I feel like the mother is a bit, her words are a bit harsh, I'm going to say, and she's not prepared to make change or to have like more of a balanced life as well. Is what I feel for her. But thank you for calling in today, and I hope I've helped you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Okay, everybody. So this week's gonna be an interesting week, I feel. If you want to contact me, you can. My website is Lady D Psychic Parties, and my Facebook page is Lady D Psychic Parties. My Instagram is at Lady D a Psychic. My TikTok is at Lady D Psychic, and my YouTube is Lady D. If you can't find it underneath that, look up Danielle Psychic. And I will have a great week, and I will see you same time, same place next week. So bye for now.